In this video, we'll visit a freshly abandoned business center, one that's just beginning to be torn down. We'll slip past security, sneak into the cinema, hijack the elevator, and witness a real crime story. We'll show the evidence and capture footage you've never seen before. We dashed across the street and dove behind the fence. The construction site, like a black maw, swallows us without asking questions. Behind me is my cameraman. We work as a team in the dark. We walk along the building cautiously, as if tracing the spine of a sleeping beast. To the right, we see the bony skeleton of this giant. It's about to be dismantled piece by piece. All right, we made it. We're in. Right now, our task is to climb higher. All the doors here are locked, but through the scaffolding, we can get inside the structure itself. Let's move a bit inside, underneath them. All around us are pillars, like a bamboo forest. Only the leaves have turned to rust. Out on the street, people are walking, taxis and little vans are driving by. And here we are, on this side of reality, about to begin our ascent. I'm walking along the scaffolding, looking for a way in. Beneath my feet, crunching shards of broken glass. I touch and turn them, as if it's the ash of an old city. Everything feels fragile and dead. We move on. I think this is the right spot. The main thing is that they don't make a sound. Like fleas in fur, nimble and unseen, we slip between bars and gaps, dissolving into the structure as we move closer to the goal. No doubt, straight-up city ninjas. The scaffolding, made of modular sections for the builder's convenience. That's our loophole. It goes up fast, comes down easy. Outside the tarp, windows flicker. Someone's ordering shawarma. A night bus rolls by, dropping off locals. But here, it's a different style, a different set of rules. We move quietly, deeper in, searching for a way into the building's core. With the convenience of these temporary structures comes invulnerability for the guards of this place, and we use it. Two stalkers are already one floor up, slipped inside clean, no noise, pure finesse. Just a short while ago, this parking lot was packed with cars, headlights, motion all around. I see the camera staring right at me. That camera, Siemens, but it's probably not active right now. We're still at an intermediate level, a kind of buffer zone. Relatively safe here. Our task now is to get inside the building and reach the rooftop, the top level of the parking structure. Most doors are still locked, but all sorts of technical exits are wide open. We approach one of the stairwells. Here, we need to be absolutely silent. Every sound travels up and down. Any stray worker will hear our every move. All right, we're here. Let's head up.
Floor by floor. The footsteps sound the same, but with every flight, something shifts inside. The body is tired, the mind focused. Someone's watching us from below. Someone sees us through a window, and someone through a lens, upward, always upward. The staircase feels like a scale of anxiety. The higher we go, the more questions arise. No tail so far, that's good. I'm checking this door, making sure there are no traps or alarms. Go ahead, get in. We reach the final threshold before the rooftop. Beyond this door lies the line of sight zone. No more cover out there, but that's our route for today. Open space always turns you into a target. Dawn is already creeping closer. I walk as if confident, but my eyes scan the perimeter. I'm searching for those who might look back, those who could trace our movements. Predators don't always survive by strength. Often, it's by spotting the threat first. This isn't paranoia, it's tactics. I wonder how much parking cost here per hour back then before all this. Sometimes the city throws strange gifts your way and gives you a chance to ease up a little, as if this isn't a mission at all, but a dream, where even a dying giant offers you a moment of lightness. Downtown, glass, concrete, steel, all material things. But does this place still have a soul? No cars, no people, just silence, rain, and yellow markings. Traces of a once rigid system that no longer rules here. Where I find a moment just to ride. It says Sky Tower, and this building right here is the Sky Tower. Cool. All right, let's keep going. A light rain has started up on the rooftop, but as always, we're not afraid of rain. We have to push through. That glass rooftop right there, we get to it via the ventilation shaft, and through that roof we enter into the building with the letters. Let's go. Next, the rooftop of the actual building. The parking structure ends here. We climb up along the parapet, upward. All right, we're here. Now we go this way. I'm sorry. From here, we should be able to see WROCLAWSKIE. That's the main railway station of the city. I walk across unfriendly, rain-soaked roofing felt, surrounded by a true iron forest, with square-shaped bushes. This is human architecture, a reinforced concrete version of nature. Metal height and wind, classic urban treism. What a panoramic window right up there in the roof. And here it is, in person, Wrocław's main railway station. Too bad the letters aren't lit. It's already morning. But there it is. Morning trains are extremely rare. Right now, there are almost no departures. My partner has already aimed the lens where it needs to be. We barely speak, but we understand each other with half a glance. Rain, straight in the face. But we're not afraid of challenges like that, because we're true urban explorers. And urban explorers don't believe in bad weather, only cheap and broken gear, and sometimes lack of will. Time's ticking, but we've still got a lot to do. Plus, there's a chance we'll run into workers. We need to hurry. I think that door, yeah, that one should work just fine. This is my parkour playground, a solid spot to level up my freerunner skills. What a snow clearing cart. Well, this is the door I need. Locked. Holy moly. You know what? I think I've got something for that door. Should be around here somewhere. This is my humble gentleman's kit. I wonder if it'll work. This isn't a magic wand. It won't open every door. I need to focus. Hope it fits. Talent, as they say, doesn't wash away with booze. Let's roll. Things like this, they're a secret cheat code for our craft. You can't overuse them, but this time it got us inside. Flashlight on. The atmosphere shifts. Now we move with real caution. Right below us, in this block, there's a 24/7 security post. Getting noticed is not part of the plan. We walk on tiptoe. Someone left their dirty pants here. But look at this. This is a damn escalator, baby. Looks like we're on the right track. This one goes down a couple of floors, right to the lair of the bloodsuckers. Feels like a lobby or the preview hall of some movie theater. You know, I feel like a viewer who came to see the final film. There's security right below us in this building, so we have to whisper. Damn, just look at that view. It's like it was painted just for us. Yeah, this climb is totally worth it. A rare view, one of the last. This building has such a cool silence. Raindrops slide down the glass. And we're here alone, together, filming a post-apocalyptic movie. The place is unfamiliar, quiet, like a library, soft carpet underfoot. It muffles every step. A spacious room. Yeah, this is it. All of this tells me we're approaching a real movie theater. Honestly, I didn't know that. But I feel one thing, this place is waiting to be seen one last time. This is a dead end. Let's get out of here. No idea where the next turn will take us. But just as I suspected, it's a real abandoned movie theater. Alright, I've got an idea. There are over 500 seats here, but tonight, I'm performing for you. So drop your thoughts in the comments and hit that thanks button below this video. Hey everyone, today we've got a comedy showdown. Concrete to the left, mold on the wall to the right. Who's gonna win? Back when this place showed movies, people laughed, cried, kissed in the back rows. And now, in those same back rows, there's a hole in the floor and a scrawl, Curva 2015. Once upon a time, a host stood on this stage and handed out the award for best editing. And tonight, I'm standing on this stage, and maybe this edit is the best and the last one for this place. The final stand-up on this stage. Tension. Joke. Why did this movie theater shut down? Because even the ghosts left to watch Netflix. Or maybe because last time, they screened my old life here, me drinking and performing, raw uncut. Thanks. I'm here every day except Fridays. On Fridays, it's karaoke, ghosts. Alright, this isn't a failure, this is performance. Let's get out of here. To hell with it. Goodbye, cinema. I don't think you've seen stand-up like this, and you never will again. We need to keep moving, and as we leave the hall, I suggest you subscribe to this channel to stay connected and not miss our next documentaries. Your support means everything to us. Likes, comments, the best motivation to keep this going. They're tearing the building down. And after a while, it'll simply stop existing. Completely, physically, it'll be gone. That's why we're not just wandering around here, like some school kids. We're the real deal, a document, a story that'll soon sink into summer. Time to climb higher. Take a look from the outside, get our bearings. Figure out where we are, and what comes next. We're approaching the main staircase of this building. We need to climb up. I want to crawl out onto the letters, right where it says Arcades and WROCLAWSKIE. But right now we're on the 4th floor. And directly beneath us sits the guard booth. That's where the local watchdog stays on duty 24/7. So we really need to stay low, move carefully and quietly. If they catch us here, it won't end well. But we're not risking this just for content. There's outlaw freedom in our veins, mixed with raw creative potential, a whole universe of ideas, endless consciousness, which means no limits, not in our minds, not in our moves, so that no entry sign doesn't scare us. We burn for what we do, and as long as that fire's alive, luck stays with us. Looks like a rooftop exit, but there's no way up anymore. For someone unprepared, these corridors, these passages, these rooms, they're a damn labyrinth, like a horror game where you've got to survive a zombie apocalypse. One mistake, one sound, and you're already spotted. But we're still in the shadows. Still haven't given ourselves away, which means we've got an ace up our sleeve, an edge, a chance to finish the mission all the way through. And as long as that chance is alive, nothing can stop us. I can already smell the street. We're almost on the roof. Last flight of stairs. That's where the draft came from. The doors open here. We step outside. A dull, leaden sky greets us. Hints at the world's routine mood. But we're not here for that. We go straight into action. Straight to the mission. That's it. We're on the roof. I stashed the flashlight, won't need it here. Yeah, the view's pretty solid from up here. Alright then, let's see what we can come up with. There they are, those legendary letters. ARKADY, WROCLAWSKIE. We're climbing onto them. Madness and courage. That's our creed today. Come on. We're climbing onto the face of this building, onto the symbol of this city, as if rising above it. We're not afraid, and with confidence, we've got to live up to our views and ideas. Feels amazing to breathe, filled with emotion and feeling. We're proud of the work we've done. Honestly, I'm almost certain we're the only ones who've got footage like this from this spot. That's what this whole journey was for that uniqueness, to catch a moment before it quietly and completely disappears without a single trace. Alright man, I'm climbing down. Let's go down. We're totally exposed now. Damn, that was insanely risky. Let's get out of here, fast. Yeah, we made noise, no doubt. Right now, best move, hide in the adjacent block. That taller structure behind me. I'm heading down. That was just the warm-up. The hardest part is ahead. Once, a symbol of New Wrocław. Now, the building's vanishing before our eyes. You can see workers climbing up. Floor by floor, they're tearing down concrete and glass. From here, debris, metal, all that was recently part of a massive business center. It used to live. Shop windows lit up, smelled like popcorn. Music played, day passes, evening begins. But the demolition never stops, not for a second. Even at night, the lift keeps running. Climbers hang on ropes and dismantle the facade under their headlamps.
Następny przystanek.
Even the bus stop was named after this place. ARKADY really was a key spot on the city map. Shops, cinemas, food court, billboards. Now all that's left is photos, dust, and concrete. I'm searching for something forgotten. The main question, why was this business center abandoned? The official reason, it was supposedly unprofitable. But how true is that? I'm the last person standing on this balcony, watching these trams and trains go by. Alright, let's close the door behind us. First, everything just seems abandoned. These empty offices, no furniture left, but they still look like someone simply forgot to turn off the lights. Desks scattered with papers. Cabinets left open and bare, details that scream of rushed packing and chaos. There lie the removed doors. Someone gently took them off the hinges and laid them neatly across the hallway. Whatever used to be in this room, it's gone now. All we can do is guess. But we see it, splinter marks on the doorframe. We move on. The atmosphere grows heavier. Animal instinct, dread, goosebumps. What really happened here? We're like detectives, trying to unravel something deeply tangled, but that's what makes it fascinating. Look at this. Someone pried these doors open with a massive crowbar. Why? Did the administration really not have keys to their own rooms? On the floor, signs of a shootout. Maybe we've stumbled into something serious. What happened here? A live round, for God's sake. I get the feeling they carried out an arrest here. Some local corrupt official, maybe. All the doors in the courtyard forced open. So brutally, the lock slots look like blast craters. I'm not trying to spread rumors. Just thinking out loud. Offering a theory. Such a massive, beautiful building, and such strange events took place here. Why? But then we see the main thing, armored glass doors, blown to pieces, like from an explosion. What happened here? Massive reinforced glass, just straight up detonated. I move on. It gets more interesting. This place was breached too. This, my friends, is what a bribe taker's office looks like. Typical one. Just my theory. There might have been a raid on the whole firm. The arrests were so brilliant and lightning fast, they even left something behind.
Wow.
This, a real combat grade item. A flashbang grenade. Let's not touch it. Leave everything as it is. This is further proof. Someone was actually taken down here. This isn't just an abandoned building. There was criminal activity. Stuff like this doesn't go unexplained, but no one's giving answers anymore. In a few months, there'll be no evidence left. The building will be leveled, and with it, everything that ever happened here will vanish. No one but us will remember it. All right? First part of the plan done. Now, we need that tall building over there, back outside. But at least here, you can breathe a little easier. Time to stretch. Observe. Listen to this place. Remember it just the way it is now. We're in that narrow slice of time when the building's just been abandoned. All the weird little details still in place. Demolition has only just begun. We caught the last train to witness what no one else will. We're documenting history. Holy moly. We're the last people to be here, making a digital imprint of this beast. Our eyes and feet record everything so precisely, like we're taking a final exam. Heading down, back to the parking lot. We need to reach the main building of this site. Our adventure continues. The best part is still ahead. Switching back to whisper mode, moving as quietly as possible, checking the stairwell for any unfamiliar sounds. We're going down. Need to check the situation through the window. I suggest we head to the second floor, because that's where one of the key points of today's infiltration is located, and very soon, you'll see what I mean. Here, we need to watch our step. One wrong move, and the whole site hears us. I open the door carefully. Step into the right wing. To the right elevators. Straight ahead, full-on demolition. There are workers here. They're dismantling the structure piece by piece. I'll try to find a more original way to get upstairs. Some of the elevators are in inspection mode. I think I've got an idea. Now I'm gonna try opening the elevator shaft. Got it. Doors open. And I climb onto the roof of my new ride. This trip promises to be unforgettable. No doubt about that. In the mode these elevators are in, the speed will be low, but the ride no less thrilling. Which buttons do I press? Let's try this one. It worked. I'm cruising upward at a glorious inspection mode 1.5 kilometers per hour. This is a unique experience. I strongly advise against repeating. On every floor, I pass potential construction workers who might hear the elevator creeping by. Honestly, it's scary. Confined space, smell of machine oil and dust, a narrow but confident and one-of-a-kind path upward. That's it, not going any higher. I opened the doors, closed them behind me. I wasn't born in an elevator after all. That was just insane. You don't ride to the 12th floor, on top of a lift every day. All right, we've almost completed our mission in this building, just a bit more to go. Right now, we're taking a big risk. They're dismantling the structure, starting from the very top. This is probably the most dangerous spot for unexpected encounters. But today's Sunday, and I'm hoping most of the workers are still home nursing hangovers. As for me, I haven't touched booze in over 2 years, which gives me the edge, both literally and figuratively. I don't have a tractor license, but there's no police here for now. So I'll sit behind the wheel of this Maserati. And once again, that childhood joy wakes up in me, driving a car like this. The perfect abandoned site is the one that's still warm. When a business center, research institute, factory, or laboratory has just stopped operating. When it's no longer officially active, but security still walks around out of habit, like a clockwork mechanism. No one told their shift was over. That's the moment to sneak in, before everything's looted, written off, and boarded up. That's when you catch the strongest preservation possible. My tractor broke down, so now I'm a walk tourist. All right, I peek into these rooms with the kind of face like I'm finding exactly what I came for. We won't have time to see everything. Dawn's coming, the shift will start soon, and we need to avoid those who stuffed these rooms with this much fiberglass. Or maybe it's mineral wool, anyway, insulation. All right, let's head up. There's the exit. Okay, looks clear. I step onto the highest point of the site. A true urban explorer moves with joy and respect for the place. That's exactly what I'm trying to share. Not just the walls, but the feeling that brings me here. And now, friends, we're climbing this metal structure to capture the final beautiful drone shot. Workers are about to show up, and we're glowing here like a Christmas garland in plain sight. But that's the price of this mission. To do the impossible, grasp the ungraspable, show the story, and firmly anchor ourselves in the most uncertain place. Because we're strong, only as strong as our weakest point. Until you find something truly yours, everything feels like it could be. But once you've found purpose and meaning, you rise to the level of God. Wet, cold steel frames, that's my comfort zone. That's my training in alignment. This place is about to die. Like hundreds of others, sites vanish and reappear. Raids happen. Busts. Some get locked up. Others walk away with thousands, just for being first. But that's the essence of this movement. That's the meaning of these adventures. When you're standing on the very top of the city, risking everything you've got, that's when you feel truly alive and truly happy. That's when you understand why you were born and what your real purpose is. This is Project URBANIX.